What's the latest with Jose Iglesias?
So Jose's getting he's getting reevaluated this morning, but the news from last night was good that the X-rays from last night came back negative. He's just really sore today. So haven't gotten the results back from the doctors this morning, but we're hoping for good news.
Next is Rich Dubroff.
Well, looking to next year, Brandon, is Trey Mancini your first baseman?
I think that's something we're going to talk about this winter and, go into spring training with a plan, but I don't think we've even gotten there yet.
Next up is Brett Hollander.
Hey, Brandon, on a few occasions, John Means gives you a ton of credit for the, quote, tough talk you guys had before a couple of starts ago. For you personally as a manager, how much gratification does that give you that a player kind of gives you the credit for turning a season around?
For me, that's him turning the season around and me doing what I think is best and having an honest conversation with a player that I care about. So I'm not the one out there pitching. I'm not the one out there competing, trying to get big league hitters out. That's him. I want to be a good influence, and I want to help out these guys as much as I possibly can. And I do when I feel like it's necessary, and I feel like there's conversations to be had. I think that's part of being a good coach. And for John to turn in his the last couple starts, that's John Means. That has nothing to do with me.
Next is Dan Connolly.
Brandon, last home game of the year. How do you gauge time right now? Did this thing fly by, or because of all the weirdness and the way did it take forever? I mean, how do you kind of gauge this year?
Well, it's been an unusual year. I think that I don't know. I feel some days it's flown by, and some days it's. I feel like we've been here a while, and so it's. Yeah, I mean, I was telling Rock on the radio, it's September 20th, and it feels like it from a normal season, even though we've only played 50-something games. But yeah, it's just been an unusual year in every way, and it has been taxing in a lot of ways. And I think that I'm really happy that we got to get this in though and play, and looking forward to next year, hopefully with fans in the stands and. We'll see, but it's been a positive year in a lot of ways from a development standpoint, but it's been tiring at the same time.
Next up is John Muley.
I was going to ask something in a similar vein, Brandon. Is it difficult at all for you and the guys who don't have family here to realize that you're going to see them so closely and still kind of give this last week the attention it deserves?
Well, I think we're going to give the attention this week the attention it deserves, because that's who we are and that's what we do, and go to try to go and win as many games as possible and be there to support our club and support our players and that's not. I don't think the attention will ever be away from that until the season's over. Yeah, I do think that there's a lot of us haven't seen our families in a long time, and so it's we're obviously looking forward to that and looking forward to that day for sure. But yeah, this week is going to be about the Orioles, about our players, and about continue to try to get better and try to win as many games as possible. But with the thought of looking forward to seeing your kids and seeing your wife and seeing the people you love.
Back to Dan Connolly.
You just kind of continue to follow up on those two. Opening day is like a day where everyone celebrates the fans, and then the last day of the season, the home season, always seems like that's the nice action there. Do you think it'll kind of push it a little bit more to you today? There's no fans in the stands because it is the culmination of the year.
You kind of cut out a little, Dan. I'm sorry. I didn't quite catch.
Is because there's no fans here, and there hasn't been, but since this is the last one of the year, there usually is. This day is usually kind of a special day for the fans, no matter what happens in the season.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll feel that a little more today because it is a culmination of a season and there's nobody here to thank or to, to have any camaraderie with?
It's just been so strange this whole year without fans. And I think this will just be another one of our strange days that we'll look back on, hopefully, and remember the weirdness of this season. But yeah, the last home game, usually that's a celebration day of some sort where you are thankful. You're thankful to the fans. You're thankful to everybody that's supporting you, supporting your team, and for them not to be here is, it's looking forward to the day when they're here. Let's put it that way.